How is my character learning any of this, frankly? Doggy! Oh, it's my buddy! This is the same dog, right? Uh-oh. Shit. Universal symbol for death. I'm assuming that's my friend, the one that I muzzled. Okay, what the hell? Turn into a spider, huh? Let's see how that fucking works out. Taunt! Taunt away, my friend. Yeah, what the hell? Use that too.
Got it.
Okay, this isn't actually... This is not going the way that I wanted it to. Okay, spider lady. Right there. Holy shit. Where are you? You are here. You are not supposed to be there. You're supposed to be over here! God damn. Okay. Alright, we're traveling with a giant spider lady. That is slightly terrifying, but we'll survive. If she's truly on our side, I'm fine with it. Wags his tail happily and pants. Oh, what a good little beast. Those darkspawn didn't hurt you, boy, did they? Actually, no, I think... petting seems... I think this is the Mabari. That seems most likely, so we don't need to ask that. Pet the Hound. Show him some love.
I think he was out there looking for you. He's chosen you. Mabari are like that. They call it imprinting.
Does this mean we're going to have this mangy beast following us about now?
Yes!
Wonderful.
No, it is
Not
wonderful.
mangy.
No, he's not mangy. I actually, as Georgianne, being from the basement of the world, I don't know anything about dogs. But that said, this creature is adorable, and he found me. So yeah, maybe it's meant to be. He's excited about it. Good boy. Okay, so our poor Georgianne knows nothing of the surface world. She knows nothing of dogs. She doesn't even know any, like, she doesn't have a family history. There's nobody that she could draw a dog's name from. You know, she doesn't have, like, oh, my uncle Edward had a dog, and his dog's name was Larry, so I'm going to name this dog. Nothing like that, right? The only thing that she can think is that Duncan gave her that mace. That Aducan mace. That's the only thing that she places any attachment to. The fact that Duncan respected her from the very moment that he met her. The first person in her life who has treated her that way. And he gave her that mace. So, we're going to name this dog Duke. Short for Aducan. Duke, the dog. Is a noble beast. Charge. Dealing normal damage if the attack hits, and knocking the opponent down unless it passes a physical resistance. Growl. The Mabari growls so fearsomely that its opponent suffers a penalty to defense unless it passes a mental resistance. And Dread Howl. The Mabari lets out a loud howl, stunning most nearby enemies.
Yes.
Exciting! Our dog Duke is here. And party approval. Yeah, we can figure that out.
On it.
What now?
Okay, well, she turned back out of a spider. That's nice. Excuse me. That would have been weird if she wouldn't have been able to turn back. Oh my goodness, I think I might have the hiccups. We'll see. Nope. Yep, I think so. Shit. This will be leathering, right?
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. Led by a dwarf, oddly enough.
They don't look much like them others. You know, maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way. I say, teach them a lesson.
How is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
Okay, first off, this dumb guy sounds... We've met two dumb people, I think, so far. The guard in Barat's hideout. And this dude here who's like, they don't look too bad. I don't know. I always think it's funny the stereotypical voices you hear in, like, it's a very cartoony voice. Like, this is like Bugs Bunny dumb voice, right? But I always think it's funny that that's the dumb voice that's defaulted to, because I've met people in my life who are very, very dumb who talk like normal people. People who I've met who have been really fucking stupid don't talk like stereotypical dumbass people. They talk like normal people, and they're just like, wow, that motherfucker is dumb, you know? I don't know. But also, this guy's perfectly charming. I would not have at all, being a numpty from underground, have ever thought this guy was some kind of bandit. So thank goodness for Alistair and Morrigan. You're toll collectors then?
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
Fixing the highway, then. You should probably charge more.
You want to pay more? Well, we'll happily accept donations.
No, but there is a caravan coming right behind me. I'm told that there are caravans on the surface, are there not? Yes, I'm pretty sure that there are. Look at all these goddamn belts. There's belts, just belts. Belt. There's friggin' 24 belts here. No, it's not 24, it's like 12. But still, it's a ridiculous number of belts. Quick thinking, Georgianne. There's a caravan coming. I've been told these things exist on the surface, and it has plenty of gold.
Wouldn't such a caravan be well guarded?
Yes, probably. But you are all legitimate gentlemen charging tolls, are you not? So the caravan should be thrilled to pay it. That's not an option. I don't have that option. Damn it, that sucks. That feels like a very reasonable option to have. This one is like, oh, no, they're trying to fool you. This one is, oh, the guards were all killed by Darkspawn. In either one, we're admitting that we know these guys are bandits. I kind of want to play it as, oh, no, we're pretending you guys are toll takers, and we're going to indulge that. And that's not an option here. That's kind of a shame. That said, if we're role-playing that we are indulging them as legitimate gentlemen keeping toll on the highway here, then let's just choose this first one and hope that it matches up with what we're trying to say.
A common ruse. Well, we'll not be tricked so easily.
Yeah, not quite.
Whole caravan, right for the picking.
Go on your way. We've got work to do.
Oh, how very easy. Hello.
All right.
Knight's note, Knight's locket. What's going on here? This crumpled note is written by Sir Henrik, a knight of Redcliffe. Take all. We'll get a codex, I'm sure. And a quest. And a note, and a quest, and a note, and a quest, and a quote note. Oh my god.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Adorable.
So you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Okay, a couple things. First, apparently Alistair's been quiet on the road this entire time. Second, Morgan is being kind of a jerk. What did you want to talk about, Alistair?
His navel, I suspect.
Ugh.
He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
I can be friendly when I desire to.
Not the same
and
as having a
desiring
friend.
To be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
Alright, so we know that, those of us who have played the game, which is everybody, I'm sure, who's watching, knows that Alistair and Morgan are kind of, antagonistic toward each other, personality-wise. Georgianne, for the most part, I think, would side with Alistair, in the sense that companionship, trust, being able to count on somebody as a friend is far more important than appearing intelligent to other people, which seems to be the emphasis that Morgan is placing. So, when somebody you would like to trust or would like to have trust you, or you would like to count on, is making themselves available to you emotionally or presenting themselves as vulnerable to you, it's in your best interests as well as theirs to try to explore what it is that they're meaning to convey. So it seems shitty of Morgan to be dismissive about that kind of thing. But then again, Morgan is a weirdo out of the woods, and maybe she just doesn't know how these things work. So we're going to allow some of Morgan's shitty behavior while all the time understanding that Alistair just does not like putting up with her. It's reasonable, I think, for him, and it's maybe not reasonable, but understandable for her to be kind of snarky and asshole-ish, given where she's from. Where do we intend to go? Need to hear some news? I have no idea why we need to hear some news. You have some thoughts on that point, Alistair, it sounds like.
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
Not an iota.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Is there a way to contact other Grey Wardens?
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Okay, so not really. What do you think we should do, Morgan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Okay,
Yeah,
but he's got an
See
army.
that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Okay. Couple things. Sounds like Morgan is honestly trying to help. She just doesn't have a fucking clue how anything outside the Karkari wilds works, I'm guessing. It was maybe a bit hasty of Alistair to tease her for that. She was trying to help. It was kind of dumb, but she was trying to help. But given that she's already teased the shit out of him, it's maybe reasonable that he would jump down her throat when she made a mistake. Anyway. I do have to ask, why is Alistair leaving it up to me, given that he is the most senior Grey Warden?
Well, I don't know where we should go. I'll do whatever you decide.
That is unsurprising.
Okay.
Arleman is a good man, but I don't know for sure he's where we should go. I'm not going to fight about it.
Alright. We need to find the people responsible, speak to them. Lothering is a good place to start. Fuck, I don't even know if it's a good place to start. Morrigan said we should head here. So maybe from here we get supplies and then go on to Redcliffe? I don't know.
I can give you directions if you like.
Okay. Where do we find Arleman?
He'll be at Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain
Duke's
passes.
Duke's whining.
If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Okay. The Dalish Elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
Mm-hmm. And, Orzammar? I presume I probably can't go back there. Can I?
You're going to have to.
Ah.
I certainly wouldn't want to go there alone.
Why? Would it frighten you? Are you afraid of dark and sunken places?
I mean, we won't have any choice. You'll be there under Grey Warden business, and the dwarves will just have to see reason.
They certainly are renowned for an abundance of reason, 'tis true.
Hey, back the fuck off, Morgan. I absolutely love Claudia Black. Farscape is one of my favorite shows of all time. Probably my favorite show of all time. And she's an integral part of that show. And, of course, she is very, very good in all the voice acting, for lack of a better term, jobs that I've seen her in. She's fantastic when she appears in Mass Effect. Of course, because Bioware uses her in more than one of their games. But, man, Morrigan is a sarcastic, jerky character to really like. It's hard to get on her side about anything. But we have a lot of game left to go, I know. How do we get to Orzammar from here exactly?
You don't know where Orzammar is?
I have not a
Doesn't
fucking
know
clue,
how to
dude.
find it on the surface, fool.
Yeah.
She has never been here before.
Okay, Morgan, gain
If
some
you
points back.
follow the west road around Cullenhard Lake into the mountains through Gerland's Pass, from there I expect you know the way.
I don't even know if that's true, honestly. The Circle of Magi?
That would be at their tower on Lake Cullenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
Duke's so sad. Where would Loghain be? Not that we're gonna charge right at him, but where would he be?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Okay.
Then you have a plan.
Well, let's just get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.